Meet Edelweiss. She's a great gardener. She's a great person that loves to cook. And she lives alone. However, there's something about her that's different from everyone. She is a flirt. A flirt that can make women pregnant. A flirt that has multiple relationships with both men and women. Is she bisexual? Yes. Does she have kids? Too many to count. Is she stopping anytime soon? No. I guess you can say this is the life of a flirt. Is she a good spouse? A good partner? No. She often have sex and then leave them there and then disappear. But is she a good mother? One can debate. She does go over to her kids' house, break their parents' hearts, and then take care of the kids. She meant well for those kids, but she just don't want to be committed. Many times her actions are unexplainable. She got in relations with the neighbors and both of the roommates at her neighbor's house. And now they both have her kids. She got in relations with her sister, the neighbor's sisters, the sisters' mothers. And they all have the kids. It's like as if she's populating the whole world with some Edelweiss blood. But it all changed when she met Jackson. Jackson is so different from every other guy. He's a lot older than she is, than what she's used to. But he's funny, he's flirty, he's everything Edelweiss never thought she needed. Edelweiss was smitten. She wanted to change her ways. And so she did. So she invited all of the people that she's seen out to this gazebo to break up with them. An insanely heartless and efficient way to break up with them at once. Many of them take them well. Many of them continue conversations with her after that. Although there are some of them that just ignores her after. She have no one to blame. She impregnate them and then just leave them be, waiting for the child to come out. And then there's another kind where after they break up with her, they went to her baby mama, the one that she just broke up with. I guess flirts doesn't change. Now we have Robin, the last one before she met Jackson. Robin was pregnant with Edelweiss' baby. They met at the park and they agreed to split. Let's be friends, Robin said, but they will never ever talk again. After everything was done, Edelweiss went back to Jackson and told him the news. Jackson was so happy, but because of Jackson's age, they have to plan a date for their wedding soon. Now Edelweiss was one who never thought that she would be married. But Jackson was different. Jackson made her want to settle down. Jackson changed her. He is all for her, and so is she for him. Even if it lasts for a short while, it's worth it. It's worth it for both of them. So they planned a wedding at her home. They had a wedding, a small wedding party, at her home, where Jackson will move in after that, and they invited all of their kids to attend the wedding. They were happy that he managed to meet her kids before anything happened. They were happy at her home, just the two of them, for a short while, and that's okay. But otherwise have a secret as to why she would die alone. She had an eternal youth potion, the one that she drinks every now and then. She never tells Jackson, and she never gave Jackson's one. She can't, anyways. That night, she went to bed without any thought in her head. That morning, Jackson passed away on the floor while going to the toilet. Death came knocking. Edelweiss was so shocked. Edelweiss tried to give Death the death flower to beg for Jackson's life. He was so young. How could you take him from me? Edelweiss wailed. The gardener came in. Why is the gardener in? I have no idea. But he is in anyways. She begged and begged, but Death decided he's too old to be on this earth. He have to go. Edelweiss, you have to let him go. That's what you got yourself into. And so he went. He went away. Edelweiss was sad. She was sad for a long, long time. And Edelweiss decided to put the energy of being sad into writing. Writing a book dedicated to Jackson. But that still didn't help her grief. So Edelweiss turned to her kids. Some of them had grew up into young adults. She figured, we're both adults. Let's get some help from them. It's okay to reach out for help. So she reached out to Ulysses, the child of her mother's sister, the child which had a very odd relation to her. Ulysses advised, you can't keep coming back to the same place where you make good memories. It just isn't worth it. You're never getting over him, Mom. Edelweiss figured, he's right. I need to change my life. I need to change this house. I will demolish everything. Edelweiss did a renovation. All of this single-storied house and the garden will be demolished. Edelweiss decided to expand the garden to have a more fuller fence. And she decided to not have a sex dungeon as a bedroom anymore. After all, that sex dungeon was where she met Jackson. Was the reason why she met Jackson. Of course, she's going to bring the pictures of her child over to this new 3-story build. As the new house came, Edelweiss stayed in various places, but it was all worth it. For this 3-story building, have a sunny rooftop study area and exercise room. All great for plants seem to be Edelweiss. It have a nice backyard with beautiful gardens. It have an outdoor dining space. And it have that thing where you can see the stars. A base to build a rocket ship. This new house has so much potential for Edelweiss to grow her abilities, her aspiration, to focus on other things other than grieving. Edelweiss was so excited. In addition to this 3-story build, there is a basement with all the bedrooms. However, Edelweiss cannot forget Jackson. Level 1 is where it's dedicated to all of her family photos, her children photos, her expanding family photos, and Jackson's drawing. Jackson was a painter before he passed. He painted various paintings and displayed it all over the house. So Edelweiss decided to make the level 1 Jackson's gallery. Such a beautiful gallery, a great way to mourn Jackson as well. There's also an easel for Jackson to come back and paint if he ever wanted to. Edelweiss also have a collectible area so that she can collect stuff. You see, Edelweiss is a little bit of a hoarder. But that's just how she goes with grief. I guess everyone's have grief a different way. What you didn't know is Jackson's gravestone is actually still in the gardens. Instead of being in the backyard, instead of moving to somewhere totally new, Edelweiss just decided to renovate the whole lot and have Jackson stay in the garden. Something new, something old. Down there, there's even kids' room for her future grandkids. Future kids, maybe, but you won't know. There's a toilet, there's a boom boom room, there's a master bedroom, there's even a teenage room, and of course a communal area for everyone to hang out. This house have everything Edelweiss ever thought of, ever needed, and more. It is a great house for her to lose herself with and to gain more memories with. And that's where we start our journey of Edelweiss, the flirt. Edelweiss will be pursuing more adventures in the future. As of now, 1 decade has passed. Her teenage son Brandon, moved in with her after this, and then soon he became an astronaut, and he got married to the richest person in this world, the Landgraf household. But because of a downfall in the economy, Edelweiss became the richest person in this world instead. So he basically got married to the poor. Oh well. Anyways, do leave a comment in the comment section below if you want me to continue this story, or if you like this format of the scenes. I hope you do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.